Right, now away from that and the latest statement by electoral body, IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati about the 4 commissioners disowned him during the announcement of the presidential results at Bomas of Kenya is a pointer of a solid plan to remove them from office. Addressing IEBC staff, Chebukati described their conduct at Bomas that culminated with the walk as an electoral offense that cannot, quote unquote, cannot be swept under the carpet and a normal state of affairs assumed. Already, Farmers Party has filed a petition at the National Assembly seeking the removal of the 4, as David Mudhoka reports.
Barely a year after they were sworn into office, marking the start of their respective 6-year terms in office, the 4 IEBC commissioners who walked out on the announcement of the presidential election results at Bomas last month are now forced to cross their fingers as ghosts of Bomas return to haunt them. The push to eject the 4, Vice Chair Juliana Cherera, Francis Wanderi, Irene Masit and Justus Nyang'aya, has now intensified, with the 4 likely to end up in IEBC's history as commissioners who served the shortest stint in the commission. The chair of the commission, Wafula Chebukati, in a statement in Mombasa, said it was insincere for any member of the commission and senior staff to allege that they were barred from providing assistance to the election management process in a direct attack at the 4 who had initially accused Chebukati of sidelining them. According to Chebukati, it was even tragic that some members of the commission will petition the Supreme Court of Kenya to nullify results that the commission collectively worked under difficult circumstances to deliver for the people of Kenya, terming the conduct of the 4 as well as that of some politicians at Bomas who collaborated with them as unfortunate incidents that bordered on criminal culpability. Chebukati said, and I quote, "We cannot sweep the incidents under the carpet and assume a normal state of affairs. We must confront and address them in order to secure a conducive environment for staff to discharge their duties without fear of unlawful reprisals." This comes even as the 4 commissioners who have since taken back their words and thrown their weight behind Chebukati attended the conference. It was their second public appearance together since they attended a meeting on 22nd August that had brought together the IEBC and candidates in the Mombasa and Kakamega gubernatorial races. The 4 have maintained a low profile since and were even represented by their lawyers during the hearing of the presidential election petition in which they were listed as respondents. After the verdict was rendered, the 4 issued a joint statement to newsrooms saying they stood with Chebukati and the IEBC. But their attempt to bury the hatchet seems to have borne no fruits after Chebukati yesterday said the commission will not just accept and move on. And with the Farmers Party having already filed a petition for their removal at the National Assembly, should they carry their own crosses, the IEBC is likely to become commissionerless in the short run, with Chebukati and Commissioners Boyamolu and Abdi Guliye set to retire in January. David Mudhoka, KTN News, Nairobi.
Right, so now, Antis, to have a big question concerning that story where we ask you, not really asking you, but to get your opinion on